going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, peeps, as you can see here, September's featured monster is a little different than normal because it actually gives you all 100 cells of the monster. Now, I don't know if everybody in the game has the exact same monster, in this case, Lath. You may, if we all do. Awesome, he's a really good light damage dealer, but as long as you play every day this month, you will get Lath for free, and that's good news. Also, multiplayer rush is going on, double the reset time for your attacks, which is good, means you can do your PvP push a little harder, which is great. The season's getting near its end, so that's not bad. Crystal Ball in the Monster Wood, meh, he's just a rare, not a big deal. And the flash sales. Now, I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to talk about that first, just for a quick second, okay? Just for a very quick second. Because I know people are going to ask me, what should I buy, what should I buy? Personally, I'm not going to buy a single thing in these flash sales. I don't care what pops up. Because the cheapest you're going to get something here is 230 gems, like Trilops here. 230 gems is still massively overpaying for Legendary in my opinion, and 276 is just out of the question. 276 is way overpaying. That's even worse than the normal offers of 250. So I'm not going to buy anything in the flash sales. If you really, really want something, the 230 offer would be the only one I even slightly recommend you buy, okay? Even slightly, because 276 is just ridiculously bad deal. Like I said, in Sell Week you get the monster for 150 gems, 152 if you do a trade with somebody. It's just not worth it. These just aren't worth it in my opinion. If you really want them, go ahead. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. But I'm not going to buy anything because, in my opinion, it's a really bad deal on your gems. Just going to get that out of the way before we jump any further into things. Now, we got another war. We did check it out in the Team Wars video, but I want to just go ahead and look at it real quick for you guys because it's going to play into what we do here in a second. In a moment. Here we go. Okay, so you can see again, we've got another Undead War and Spirit War. Spirit is just ridiculously obnoxious. It's constantly in wars. It's not, there's no way that's random. There's no way it's random. In the last 20 wars, we probably had 15 Spirit Wars, which is insane. So, Spirit War. Now, obviously, we only have 2 Spirit monsters right now, Goldfield and Glitch. But, Booty Cheeks, we've got a third. We're going to go ahead and gather this gold up first. And then we'll get to that in a second, peeps. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go ahead and get all this gold gathered up because it's just sitting there bothering me, being all, you know, gold and stuff. Give me that. Come on. Come on now. Alright, so let's go. There we go, some 3 gold pointages there. Also, heads up, Team Race will be coming on, I'm assuming, in the next couple of days when this ends. It may not be back-to-back, but I'm assuming it will be. So you might want to, if you're not really trying super hard in this event, go ahead and get a couple epics. I'm going to start doing that once I get these 6 breeding points for Ignatius, Ignatius, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and start breeding up 2 epics, just so I have 2 epics ready to be brought out of their deal for those nodes that are really a big pain in the butt in the races. LOLs. So with that being said, we do have another spirit monster, and we're going to level him up to 100 today, and that is wee little Urias Pet, named Sparky, because he looks kind of like a dog, and he's shocky, so Sparky seemed like a good name for him. What we're going to do, he's got 3 rune slots, hot diggity dog, of course he does, we bought him from the shop. We're going to take this guy to level 100, and then, after that, we're going to jump into like a, I don't know, probably just a dungeon, and kind of test him out a little bit and see what we can do with him. So we're going to do that right now, peeps, get him to level 100, and I'll see you guys when we're finished. Alright, peeps, so there's Urias Pet all the way to level 100. As you can see, Growth Spurt was on. We got a couple of those nodes finished. But first up, let's go ahead and jump into his statisticals here. 3,465 base power. That's really solid for a damage dealer. It's, 3,400 plus, works just fine. His life is pretty low, 23,223. So he has a really low life stat, but I don't know, he does really heavy damage, so it's kind of like a trade-off. His speed, 3432, so he's not the fastest, but he's definitely not the slowest damage dealer out there for surezies. He's got the General's trait of 35% less accuracy from status effects. That's amazing. Means he's not really immune to anything, but he can dodge a lot of things. Gold revenue, 244 per minute, so right there in the middle, between 155 and 305. Not bad. That's something you're really worried about. Now let's jump into his skills. Now, he's got a lot of really heavy damage skills, peeps. I don't know if I took the best ones. I took the ones I thought I should take, but obviously you can see here, Outburst, Teleports, another special damage, very heavy damage. Electric Rumble here has a daze attached to it to cooldown. The other ones I would assume are pretty bad. So those two are ones you might want to slot into yours, but these are what I took. Okay, so first up we got Dynamic Thunderbolt. Massive special damage to target and low special residual damage to all enemies. So this is really, as you can see, very, very heavy damage over there. A lot of green bar there, and it's 95% accurate. 3-turn cooldown kind of stinketh, but whatevs, it's really, really, really heavy damage. Then you got Electric Fulmination here. Very heavy thunder damage to target with low thunder damage to all enemies. Residual damage, I guess. Again, very heavy damage with 95% accuracy. I took both of these because one special damage, so in a Thunder War, he can still hit Thunder monsters really hard, and in a, any other battle, he's got a Lightning move as well. So if you want to hit Water monsters, he can really do some serious damage there. Barrage Teleport, I kept this one. It's not quite as heavy damage as the other ones, but as you can see here, 0 cooldown. Gives him a little bit of power against Timerian, and it's also nice to have a 0 cooldown skill because it means no matter how you run your skills, you're never going to run into a spot where you have to recharge because of cooldowns. So that's always nice. And then moving over one more, I took Dynamic Discharge. This is just an AoE damage. I always like to have an AoE damage on my damage dealers. If a damage dealer doesn't have an AoE attack, I feel like it's a weakness. Because AoE damage is very, very important in my opinion. Being able to one-shot even one monster and deal heavy damage to 2 monsters is still good. I don't know if it's a 50 power or a 45 power AoE, but either way, it's still pretty solid. So we're going to keep it. His special skill down here, massive thunder damage to all enemies. Thundercrack, obviously, pretty powerful. So, that's good news. That's good news. Those are the skills we took. Now, we need to ruin this puppy up. No pun intended, because it looks like a puppy. But, we've got a couple level 5 strength runes here, and we're going to go ahead and throw them on him, because he's not bad. He's not a bad damage dealer, and he's Spirit Wars, and we get Spirit Wars all the freaking time. So, there's no reason not to have one on him. Now, I'm going to drop a team speed on him as well, because I'm a big believer in team speed. Boosting your Denial monster speed is more important to me than having a little bit of a faster damage dealer. That's just my take on it. It's different for everybody. But that's what I'm going to run on mine, a little team speed down here. So that should be good. Now, we're going to take this dude into some, just a dungeon battle. I don't want to do PvP. I'm really close to 4,000. You can see, actually, yesterday, I did break 4,000 in a defense. But then the next defense totally knocked me back down. So, whatever. We're going to try to get 4K maybe tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. But we're going to do some dungeon battles today just to get a little feel for what Urias Pet is all about. We're going to jump in here. We're going to change our team, obviously. We're not going to be using these guys. I'm going to try as I might. It may not work due to speeds of monsters, but we're going to drop a Reptile in here for the, triple damage. We are going to drop a Urias Pet in here for damage. And then we're going to drop a, if we can find him somewhere in this general area place, one day. Goldfield, there we go, bam. Goldfield, he may be slower than Urias Pet, even though Urias Pet, I think he actually is. I could be wrong there. I think Urias Pet's actually faster than him, even though he's only got 1 rune slot on, because my Goldfield sucks. I have another one with 3 rune slots, just haven't leveled it up yet. We'll get to that one day. So we're going to try this and see if we can't stack double and triple damage on Sparky and see kind of what damage he does, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what I want to do. I want to see what he does. So yes, Urias Pet is faster than Sparky, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. We're going to just drop a Glamorize here and see what we can do single target damage-wise with triple damage on him, because triple damage is pretty easy to put on somebody. Let's do the AoE. This is, okay, it is 45%. That's good to know. We'll go ahead and drop that. It's special damage, which means it's unresistible. Now, that's always nice. Look at that. 46 grand. I'll take it. Now, remember, those monsters are weaker than us. They're level 90, so I do extra damage to them. No big deal there. 94 or something. I can't remember. But do a little extra damage to lower level monsters, so that's probably not what he's going to do against level 100s, but, you know, whatevs. It's not a bad place to start. So we're going to jump in here, and is there any way I can do this without? No, because Demise is too fast. No, there's just no way. It's no big deal. It's no big thing right now. We're going to go ahead and drop a... What should we do? What should we do, peeps? Let's drop... Does anybody have stun over here? I think Rocknedo can stun. He's also immune to stun. So we're going to drop an Eldritch Knot up here. Try to get this guy blinded. So maybe he misses if he tries to stun my Urias Pet. We'll drop a... Ooh, that does some serious damage. We'll drop that on you right here. John Skier. Like so. 15 grand. And, whoa, wow, that's pretty heavy residual damage. That's like 50% residual damage. That's crazy. That's a lot. Oh my god, this might be insane, peeps. We're going to drop a Righteousness down here on him to get the double damage. We're going to try to stack that with Reptile's triple damage next turn and see what we can do versus with, you know, double and triple damage stacks. That's pretty heavy. You can stack it one higher with a 50% damage buff as well, but double and triple damage is insane. So we're going to drop that on him now. Boom, so now he's got double and triple damage. And I'm going to drop one of these residual attacks and see exactly how much residual damage this Dynamic Thunderbolt's going to do. So we'll drop it on this guy right here and see what we do here. Oh my god, 127,000 damage. Now, it did a little less than the Thunder did, obviously. Residual based, it did 28,000 the other guy. But still, oh my god. He had a 3,000 life shield on too. I think it was like 30 grand. So what's that, a fourth? Just 25% residual damage? That's not bad, especially for the main target receiving so much damage. That's not bad, peeps. That's not bad at all. I like that. I like that a lot. So, wow. This guy's no joke. We'll try another Glamorize down here. I'm going to test out his Thunderbolt again. The electric one that does tons and tons of damage. To see if the residual damage is different on it. Okay, because I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, doing false informations out here. Well, I can't tell because I missed the priority of the main target. But still, 21k with just the AoE, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's just with triple damage on him. That's not even stacked with anything. I mean, you can pop that with, well, obviously Reptile here. Is there other monsters that give triple damage to somebody? Other than Fenrir, but Fenrir's stunned, so I don't know. I don't know about all that, peeps. We'll just drop a Eldritch Knot here. Because why not? And we'll go drop another attack here with what's-his-face? Urias Pet. We'll drop a Barrage Teleport because we haven't used it yet. Bam. 37,000. Not bad for double damage. Like I said, man, I want to get that Fulminator hit in at least once. I just want to kind of see what it does residual. If it has a higher residual base damage than the special one did, if it does more than 25% damage, obviously, it's going to be a stronger skill to use because it has more AoE potential. So we're going to try to get that this time, and hopefully not miss our priority, you know, target again, because that would stink a big fat one. Let's see. Let's see. There's no water monster, so there's no strengths we got to worry about here. Let's drop it on this guy. 47,000 and 20 grand. So that's almost half. That's like 40% residual damage on the Thunder skill. So his Thunder skill does way more damage AoE version than the special damage one. But still, that's nothing to laugh about. That's pretty crazy, peeps. He's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and use this one last hack, so we only got one left. Shouldn't take long, but that's nuts. Like, this guy's actually a really solid damage dealer. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's really good. Especially being we at Spirit Wars all the freaking time. This guy's gonna get some serious playtime. So, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with that. We'll drop another one of these just to make triply sure. Bam, 60,000 and 15. So, yeah, that's about a quarter of the damage he normally does, 25%. So yes, the special damage does apparently very freakish damage anyways, you know, to the single target, but it does 25% damage to the other two. The Fulminator, the electric damage one, does super heavy damage, but it also does about 40% as the AoE, so that's very powerful. That's a very powerful AoE there, especially since I kept the AoE. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the AoE. Like, I expected his residual damage to be really, really low, so I thought having a straight-up AoE damage might not be a bad idea. But I may have made a mistake, peeps. It may not have been worth it to keep the AoE due to the fact that he has two very heavy damage single skills that also have pretty solid AoEs attached to them. I'm not super upset about it. If I ever rank him up, obviously, if I really feel like it, I can change him. But I think he's a pretty solid setup right now. I think that's a really good monster. Now, obviously, ooh, we got this done. Let's do that and grab that. Level 7. Oh my gosh, this person is angry. All right, so we got a level 7 rune building now. Can we upgrade that again? 70 million, we can. That's very expensive. Very, very, very expensive, actually. We do need to get it going up to level 10, because as you can see here, people ask me every now and again, like, how did you get level 10 speed runes? There was an event a while back that gave them as reward if you did very well in it. I did pretty well in it. It was Dr. Victor's Patrons. So I got 3 level 10 speed runes. Obviously, I want to put those on my Hackster for PvP purposes, so that he will not get outsped so easily. I'm going to rank him up probably next sell week as well, buy some cells for him. Go ahead and drop off some monkey cells. There we go. So, do I want to start that upgrade right now? Do I want to do it, peeps? Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll get more gold. Gold happens. So, now we got this thing going to level 8. That's great. That rhymed. LOLs. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, peeps. Just kind of a Urias Pet showcase. I think he's really, really good. If you don't have one, absolutely pick him up. Absolutely worth it. He's a very good damage dealer. One of the best, I would say, in the Thunder category just for those reasons. But that's just my personal opinions. You may not think the same way. Anyways, peeps, if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those in the down there. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also hit me up on Twitter at WrathofGod Games. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys next time.